It's actually one of the longevity hacks. Your dopamine will be as high as if you had 3 cups of coffee. Without that surgery, I'd probably die. Based on my genetics, we don't live long. It sucks. You can monetize and connect your health-related activities in your head to actual financial gains. Now, there's a bonus feature too for those of you who watch this video, and that is hello guys. Today's video is gonna be not about real estate. However, this is probably most important video for creating wealth and how to optimize your body, your life to operate like top 1%. In the past several months, I've built a formula which I use to optimize my body, which consists of 5 pillars. And in this video, we're gonna break down each one of them, how to have more energy and how to optimize yourself to perform at the highest level. So guys, about 2 years ago, according to my wife's diagnosis, I had mold infestation in my nasal cavities. Imagine for 2 years, your nose is constantly running nonstop, and I don't know what's going on. I've never had anything like this before. It never stopped, and then I can't sleep at night. I was miserable because I'm tired all the time, because my sleep is ruined. Turns out my body was working so hard to fight that mold that it grew polyps. Ultimately, I could not do this anymore, and I realized that health is so important that I committed to changing everything about my health. I started learning more about it. If you're a really successful entrepreneur, but your health gets compromised and your lifespan gets shortened, for every additional year of you being a producer, a provider, that's basically, you can monetize and connect your health-related activities in your head to actual financial gains. I gotta spend at least 30 minutes a day in a cardiovascular exercise, whether it's biking, running, or something else. I wanna do at least 30 minutes to an hour of weight exercises every other day. That's all because I now equate any health-related activity to financial gains through the longevity and through how I feel as a entrepreneur and how I share my energy with my partners, my team, and everyone I serve in our business. Which leads me to the first pillar, is to really focus on physical exercising, on movement. No matter how busy you are, no matter how many deals you got stacked, no matter how many meetings you have, always find time to spend at least 30 minutes of exercise every single day, because it stacks up over a long period of time. Now, one thing that most of us don't think when we're younger is our old age. I realized that it's so important to take care of your body and your muscles and your cardiovascular system, so that you don't have the strokes and the cancers and all these other things that are byproduct of sedentary lifestyle and standard American diet. So today we are in my home gym. One thing that is very important to me, no matter how busy I am, no matter how many deals I got going on, is to put in at least 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise every single day. One of the biggest changes to my realization was the fact that sleep is so important. I didn't pay attention to sleep before. I subscribed to a culture of work hard, play hard. In my 30s, I go to sleep after going to clubs at 2 o'clock in the morning, not realizing that my next day would be affected. Nothing wrong with clubbing and having fun, obviously, that's part of life. But if you're disciplined during your work days and you plan correctly, I can't stress the importance of sleep. Today, in my business, if I didn't get enough sleep prior night, my entire day is scrapped. Like, my performance goes down by 50 to 30%. And I don't have any motivation. I don't want to do anything. And I got a lot going on. I got the deals and leases and partners, and I feel lethargic, tired. I don't want to do anything. It sucks. So ultimately, what I realized for myself is that sleeping is extremely important. When you go to sleep, what time you go to sleep, what time you wake up, having it consistent. And this right here is Whoop that I got, and I'm tracking it now. It's a really good tool for measuring your sleep score, for measuring your recovery from last day's exertion. It all predicts the quality of my day based on how my sleep went, and then I know how my day will go. So very important. Why do I need a Whoop? I got an Apple Watch already, but now I realize that this is actually a very important piece of equipment that I like to do, and I promote it across my team at work and the community that we run. Ultimately, how you feel determines how people feel you. Working out always raises my level of energy. Third pillar of health for me is tracking your digits. All of us are so used to tracking our digits of our bank accounts balances, our crypto portfolio balances, our stock portfolio balances, and many other things that have nothing to do with our health. And then some of us drop dead, get cancer and other issues. I would challenge, first of all myself, but many of my friends, is to stay on top of your digits and know what's your sleep score, cholesterol level, sugar. I started monitoring my sugar levels with this thing, and are you in line with the norms, or what are you doing? How can you improve it? And it becomes a very interesting game, because if you are on top of it, first of all, it's fun and it's educational, but also, like in Whoop, we have a community, and now we have 9 people in there, and we help each other also to balance and improve our digits. Based on my genetics, we don't live long. But I have a 2-year-old son right now, and I want to see him, I want to make sure I graduate him into adulthood. And so as a result, I got to be responsible with my health and optimize my health to perform better, whether it's in business, at home, with my wife. All of the performance matters a lot. I would challenge you guys to stay on top of your digits. I challenge everybody in our community to stay on top of their scores, and this is like our Whoop. And then we have our own community here, and we have a internal chat. We help each other with our things, with our information. I call it the value add team. Hey, value add community, right? My worst score is sleep. I still am recovering from my surgery. I had a surgery removing polyps. Without that surgery, I'll probably die in the next 2 to 5 years. Yeah, so my biggest issues are my recovery is low and my sleep score is getting better. Strain is what basically shows how much energy you exerted in workout that day. So I'll challenge all of us in Value Add community to stay on top of our digits, and basically let's invest in health together. The fourth pillar of health in the way I want to live my life is healthy eating. What I mean by that, most of us subscribe to a standard American diet. The problem with that is so much of our food is bad quality. It's not nutritious. It's got either too much sugar or too much fat. One of the things I learned from the book by David Sinclair, Lifespan, Peter Attia, who wrote Outlive, and Longevity by Tony Robbins. In all of these books, they talk about eating green, leafy vegetables. Now, my kids don't like it. They never eat salad. It's just, who wants salad? Growing up, we didn't like salads. Somehow, as I got older, maybe it's some kind of a mental thing, I actually enjoy eating salads. Put a bunch of green leafy vegetables in a bowl, put some really good olive oil on it, put some balsamic vinegar, and if you always eat that as your base in the beginning, you got so much fiber, so many vitamins in there, and olive oil is so good for your cardiovascular system. It's actually one of the longevity hacks by Brian Johnson. I've been following him recently on all of these life longevity things. Eating healthy is eating a proper amount of nutrition in proportion to your needs, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, a whole bunch of micronutrients. Pillar number 5 is alternating hot and cold in sequence in a sauna and a cold plunge, where I'm gonna go right now after this workout. Usually they recommend cold plunge before the workout, but I really don't push it too much. I usually do cold plunges in the morning. The key is to heat your body so you sweat. Turns out when you sweat, you exert a lot of toxins. There's a lot of very, very good health benefits to your sweating and to your raising your core body temperature to 102.4 degrees. If you take a 3-minute cold plunge in the morning, your dopamine will be as high as if you had 3 cups of coffee, but it also has really, really good health benefits for your cardiovascular system, for your brain health, and for many other systems in your body. Cold plunge old school way today because our chiller broke. So we got these ice bags. We're going to into the water to cool it. Usually, if the chiller works, you can keep your temperature at around 40 degrees. If you stay in the sauna for 3 minutes, it's supposed to raise your dopamine levels by 250%. For me, cold plunge is sort of like training to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Very, very important. If you learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, you ultimately achieve anything you want in life. You will conquer anything in your path. One of the things about cold plunge is you don't want to overdo it because ultimately it's cold water. The idea is to stress your body enough to respond, and then we go into sauna and we alternate cold with hot. So you go in the water like this. You want to breathe. Now we're gonna go into sauna and alternate that 5 to 7 times, and you're good to go. So guys, this is basically the 5 pillars of healthy lifestyles for me, and is to, number 1, exercise, cardiovascular exercise and weight training. Number 2 is sleep, to get enough sleep so you recharge for the next day. Number 3 pillar, really important, is tracking your basically digits, your real digits of how your body performs and sleep score and things like that. There's different devices for that, like Whoop, like the Stelo. Pillar number 4 is quality whole nutrition, eating healthy. And of course, pillar number 5 is cold plunge and sauna. Now, there's a bonus feature too for those of you who watch this video, and that is having regular sexual intercourse is actually also has a lot of health benefits. If you do that on a regular basis, it'll definitely help you to live a long, lasting life. If you're not careful, you make a lot of kids. Like me, I have 5 kids already. As you see, I practice what I preach in that department. If you have any questions about this video, please DM me. I'll be happy to respond. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're interested in joining our Whoop community, I'll leave the link below. It'll be fun to track our progress together. And keep in mind, your health is your true wealth.